Good morning, world.
Good morning.
Good morning. It's nearly lunchtime, actually, isn't it? So it's not really morning for very much longer. We are going to hit the road and Christmas shop, aren't we?
Christmas shop.
And then we're going to go and give Spog a wash because obviously he was sat in salt water yesterday. So we need to give him a wash. That's our plan, isn't it? Let's go. Got lots of aeroplanes up now. We haven't been in here for ages, have we?
Yep.
The air raid shelter. Somebody already eating in there. Oh yes. Happy with that? Do gluten-free toast as well. Are you having a bath, Toothless? I was actually going to change your water. Would you like some fresh water to bath in? There you go, Toothless. Nice fresh bath water. So those are your root vegetables, are they? You just boiled them up a bit and sauteed. Oh, onions and leeks and a bit of meat. Oh, you've got a herby pastry. You put herbs in it. Nice. Stay nice straight up back. Not quite hard, is it? Is that quite hard, is it? Try and stay straight there. There's more than one exercise in the band.
Is there?
Yes. These are Kenzie's meat and vegetable pasties he's made. He's done a really good job of those. As you can see, Spog got his lovely bath, so you don't need to worry about him going rusty. He's been well looked after. I gave it a good spray underneath and around his wheels and his wheel arches, and good old tickle on the belly. We've got some ghosties to watch this evening. We have been trying to deal with the rat situation again. It vanished. Well, we think it was the one that died. And then a few days ago, there was an almighty great big, well, say a few days, last week, there was an almighty great big scrap up there. We could hear fighting and squealing, and then I went up a few days later and there's a big pile of blood where they've had a scrap. I can hear them gnawing on the beams. So I'm going to order some more poison. There's no point getting the rat person back in because it didn't last for very long, and I can't afford £200 to £300 every other month. So I've put the rat trap, the humane rat trap up there with a couple of mini sausages in it. We've got the loft hatch open because what we do want to do is start really getting annoying. So when we hear them, we do something that makes a load of noise and scares them off. And having the loft hatch open, hopefully, with the ladder down ready, means that we will be able to quickly deter them and hopefully make it not somewhere that they want to come back to very often by making a nuisance of ourselves. One of the things I'm thinking of doing is rigging up some jingly bells and bits on a bit of string, and then, you know, we and put a light, because we do have a light up there, but I've moved a load of the boxes and things so that light actually shines in the back bit where they are, because it doesn't, when we turn the light on, because we've got so much stuff up there, it only kind of goes to one bit, so it's still quite dark in the bit they're in, so it doesn't really deter them too much. It does for a bit. We've also put the sonic thing back up there, but that doesn't seem to be doing anything. It did for a few days. I think they kind of just get used to everything, but we are going to order a load more poison and just have to do that because we can't afford for them to trash the house. But the problem is, let me show you, I don't know if you can see the way the roof slopes down. So we have eaves that come partway down the roof of the house, partway down the walls of the house rather than on the top. It kind of it slopes down like that. Can you see? It's quite dark in here, sorry. Not the best lighting, but I wasn't planning on showing you the roof. I just got chatting about it and thought I'd show you. But they get into that bit, and if you put your hand on the wall, like on that bit of ceiling, you can feel them moving around inside. And I said to Lee, probably the only way we can do anything about that is to cut a hole in the wall. And part of me is tempted to cut a section out, have a look inside, see if it's possible, and then fill it up with all of that foam, expanding foam. But I don't know. Anyone in the whole building, what have you, I mean, they'll probably eat through it. But if anyone's in the building trade and anything like that, if we put expanding foam in that bit of the roof, are we likely to cause ourselves a problem? Because I don't know. It's just a thought that might stop them, because I think they come up through the cavity wall, which does have cavity wall insulation, but I think they've bitten through all of that as well. So any ideas would be fantastic. Yeah, and then while we were up there moving things around, there was this funny noise coming from a bag of Kenzie's Doctor Who toys, and it was all his figures and everything, and it was like this scratching, buzzing sound. I knew it had to be a bee or a wasp or a hornet because it was buzzing, but it was like scratching and gnawing. And anyway, we took it downstairs and we emptied the bag into a box, and a huge, great big wasp came out, like a big queen wasp. It was like you're going outside. I'm sorry, you're going to have to find somewhere else to live for the winter because you're not living in our loft. We've got one pest up there. We don't need another pest up there making a nest. So, yeah, we evicted the wasp. It was massive. Anyway, I'm going to stop waffling now. I've got nothing else useful to share with you, but I thought I would share the trauma of our rat situation. Again, the ongoing saga of Pippa Worm v Loft Rats. Anyway, I'll see you all tomorrow. Thank you very much for watching.